Hi folks, it's Jody with Spectrum Wisdom Tarot, here to do April readings for all zodiac signs. This reading is going to be for Cancer. So let's see what's going on with you in April 2022. For Cancer in April 2022. We have the Hanged Man reverse. So Cancer, you could be getting yourself unstuck. Maybe things stop moving again after feeling like, excuse me, stuck, like suspended animation, not going forward or backwards. So this is a sign of movement after you realize something or see something from a different point of view or perspective. Because that's what really gets you unstuck. Cancer. But you're going to hold on to those burdens. The 10 of Rods is at the end of a cycle. A couple more steps, he has to drop all those rods that feel heavy. But in the reverse, this is holding on to him. Now, Cancer, this could be, seeing something from a point of view, wanting to lighten the load, so to speak, but not finding the right solution. You're getting unstuck in one way, but you're still carrying the burdens in the other, or responsibilities of something. Something still feels just as heavy as it was before. Now, you get the Sun card on its side. Now, here's the most positive card in the whole deck. In the upright, it's feeling, like you're a part of life and, exuberant, maybe even young. In the reverse, it could be depression. It could be not seeing the positive out of a negative. But that's interesting when it's on its side. Something has potential, to be great. But maybe you don't believe in it yet, Cancer. Maybe you won't see that something is like your glass is half full unless all these burdens, or you get rid of some of them. Carrying the burdens doesn't make you see the positive in a situation, I feel. And now you get the Hermit, the Virgo card, Seeker of Knowledge. Sometimes it means isolation and seclusion. But the Hermit, doesn't like, people putting their 2 cents in on his decision making. He's guided by intuition, and he's kind of like the Sherlock Holmes. You know what I mean? He finds info. He doesn't take somebody's word. He finds out something's true or not for himself. It could be about soul searching. Interesting, Cancer. Interesting. Because you got 1, 2, 3, and here's your 4th major arcana. You have Death. Now, death is a transformation of a situation. It's a permanent change, Cancer. And if you want anything to change, especially if something seems so heavy and so burdensome, you want to invite death in and let them transform this. Because old regimes, old way of thinking, old patterns, they're no use to you anymore. They serve their purpose at one time or another. So death takes them away and allows new things and opportunities to come in. And thus changing something possibly forever. So something definitely is going to change. And I hope you want change there, Cancer. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands. Now, he's a messenger of taking action, putting something into motion. Get the ball rolling, Cancer. It's also known as Good Time Charlie. They're in for a good time, no, long time. This is, having all these aspirations of, yeah, I'm gonna go in there, conquer the world, and then you fizzle out. But something has to change. Something wants to change here. And you need to, get it in motion, Cancer. If you want something to change, it all starts with you. Now, the Hanged Man in reverse, like I said, feeling stuck, not going forward or backwards. And remember, this can be friendship, partnership, loveship, career, even family. So wherever it applies, it could be energy you're putting out there, the energy coming towards you. But getting unstuck, seeing something from a different perspective, a different point of view, maybe from somebody else's perspective, possibly. But it's still seeing this perspective doesn't make the load any lighter. In fact, whenever you see a reality of something, a reality check, maybe makes it feel like there's no relief, not in sight. That you can hold on to these responsibilities, hold on to these burdens, hold on to these things. Maybe some of these rods aren't even yours. And you carry them for other people. But there's no relief yet. And maybe that's the reality of something here, Cancer. That how you were going about something, okay, was not going to find you relief. Then the Sun on the reverse. So, or on its side. So something is not the greatest, not the best outcome, but it's certainly not the worst outcome. It could have been worse. Cancer. So if you look at the pros and cons of whatever the situation is, you know what I mean? There's a good side and there's a not so good side. Now, maybe you have to do some soul searching, Cancer, and find out what's the route. What do you want to take? High road, low road? No road? You might have to get some information, because knowledge is power, about how to lighten this load. And Cancer, it's always better if, it's done on your own terms. If something needs to change, you're not putting a lot of effort into it, the universe will come in and change it. And if the universe comes in, it's going to be a tidal wave. Oh, things will change. So it's always better to make change yourself. Transform something to something's more positive, because it's not that bad. Cancer is just how much effort you're going to put into something to make it change. Gathering information to make it change. Because you got to put something in action. You need to put something into motion. Cancer, you can't sit on the couch and, want this to change, want that to change. The universe is not going to do the work for you. But the universe will put the opportunities in front of you so you can put action and make those opportunities happen. Seems to me that a mindset needs to change here. Maybe somebody has shown you that all the glitters isn't gold. Hanged Man in reverse. Seeing something from a different point of view and getting unstuck. Or not thinking about, or thinking about something the way you did before. Hanged Man in reverse. You're going against the grain. Hanged Man reverse. You got thieves, mice. Someone taking a different avenue. Cancer, are you looking for the easy way out of a situation? Or somebody's looking for the easy way out with you? Because going against the grain is really putting an effort into something. And I hope it's not a thug life, because these are thieves. You know, the mice, and obviously there's more than one. This is like, doing something legitly, honestly, I feel, or doing something on the DL. Which path are you going to choose? Something is more of a burden than anything. And shenanigans isn't the way to go either, because there's consequences to that too. 10 of Rods. Still a few more steps with this heavy burden. You get the Fortress. Guys, referred to as Fort Knox or Alcatraz. It could be an institution. It could be a place that just keeps you things safe, like a bank, but like a big corporate bank, maybe. That's just an example. But something like a fortress, yeah, something that keeps you protected, or protects you. Oh, coming out. You've got the woman of the house, and you get that sneaky energy. The Fox. Again, like a thief. Clever, but still a thief. Cancer, that could be jail. Like a huge facility. Like a federal facility, maybe. And you're protecting something, or about to protect someone. But that's something sneaky here. Cancer. It could be somebody's sneakiness lands them up in an institution. I don't know why mental hospital just came to my mind, but yeah, throw it out there. It could be trying to seek protection inside a facility. Cancer, somebody might be under, protection. Maybe witness protection. And you would have to do something, download or contact this person. Somebody could be rolling on somebody here. They could be protecting themselves. So they do something sneaky. Like blame you or flip you to save their own. Yep. And that makes you hold on to all those rods. It's just one more thing to worry about, right, Cancer? Now, the Sun card on reverse is a good and is a bad, depending on how your perception, how you're looking at this. Okay, you get Travel. Oh. Get the Male Messenger, the Male Rider. You could be sending a message about maybe taking a trip or leaving for a while. Woman in the house. So Cancer, either you or whatever situation you're dealing with, you could be getting news real quick. So maybe somebody's taking a sabbatical, a trip, getting away for a while. And maybe you don't know how to feel about it. That's why it's on, it's got its good points, but it's got its bad points too. Maybe you need the time away, but maybe you can't afford it. Something like that. Yeah, vacation would sound great, or just getting away from the same old for a while. Money in the factor, or even rates if you're flying will be better at a certain rate time, not maybe now, something like that. And that would mean that you would have to do some research. The Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Something solid. The oak tree. Something well-rooted, well-established. Hermit. Something swept under the rug. Think of the lilies. It could be a sexually matured man. Somebody who's good with their sexuality. Cancer, you might have been getting some pretty sound advice and maybe you swept that under the rug. Disregarded it. Hermit. Curiosity. So again, maybe this is somebody, Cancer, that you're seeking out, somebody who's got a lot of knowledge about something. And you're curious to see if you can get some answers. And the Hermit is a very knowledgeable person. They wouldn't steer you wrong. But you keep sweeping something under the rug, or something gets swept under the rug. It's like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I want to know. I need to get some answers. But it doesn't seem to be a priority. Or something was disregarded, wasn't taken seriously. And maybe it should have been. And that might be, Cancer, why you get this huge change, this huge transformation coming. Death. Why is death here? What does death want to change? Luck and fortune? Oops. Death. Again with the protection. Again with the fortress. And now the storks, which is travel. But the storks are a migrating animal. Either you find them here in the wintertime or you find them here in the summer. You wouldn't see them scattered all over the place. It's kind of like one place or the other. Kind of like when you go, to work and home. You don't stop anywhere in between. Something like that. But keeping something safe. Again, the bear is here too. Wanting protection. Or needing protection. Or to be protected. You could get lucky and get that protection that you're looking for. Like maybe you're looking for info. You don't want everyone to know what kind of info you're looking for, especially if you're trying to keep something safe. You don't want to tell anyone. But what has to be put into action here? Couldn't help but notice. But you get the Magician, that's manifesting. Creating, affirmating, making something happen. Cancer making something happen because he put something in motion here. Because I believe that something needs to be moved or pushed forward or through. Naive boy. Knight of Wands. Again with the travel. Could be going overseas. You get the Harvest card, which is like abundance. Then you have the Tombs. The Tombs is about something dying. Something coming to an end. That could be like high hopes. Aspirations of dreams or, goals. Because somebody here is being naive to a fact here. Like, it's like the roads aren't paved with gold. somebody might be making something out to be glorified or glorifying something. Yep. And somebody might be trying to put you in check before you think all the glitters is gold. And what has to go into action is to get some information and see that something's not cracked up the way it's supposed to be. And like I said, it's not bad, but it's not good. So Cancer, do the informational digging. Find out all you can find out of what you're going to find out. What is factual, what is true, and what is not. Because you got to look for the pros and cons in whatever the situation is. And that's what you got to put in action. Don't take somebody's word. This is all great, it's all wonderful. Because it could turn into something that's not real quick. Now, if you know what you'll be going into, it might change mind, but just get your info, Cancer. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel, and I'll see you back here real soon. Take care.